Okay, so, hi, I'm your man. You can see me, but I'm here, and this is my first tutorial on how to make a simple blend, or how I make the blends. I'm gonna be doing it for a simple song I found on Tumblr. Okay, my canvas size is 500 pixels by 500 pixels. I'm gonna be using this bokeh grungy texture I got from brusheezy.com. And I'll be using this image and this image. So one way to get all your images right beside each other is if you click here and this tile all in grid, and all of this just comes out. After that you can just drag your pictures in, like so, and now because I'm done with these two, I'll close them, and I'll move this one back here. Resize it to whatever, and hold down shift to keep the size and balance. Press enter. And the second one. Okay. A lot of times when you're erasing you make a mistake, so I just mask my layers in case. Use the eraser tool. And then start erasing that way. If I press X and just switch those two and the background color is white, I could get all that back. Now I'm gonna erase this. As close as I can. Okay. And I'm gonna erase this one. Well, first, fix a tile on it. Now, do the same thing. What I do with this is I duplicate this one, just right click, duplicate, okay, and remove the layer mask. Take the image and move it like so. That way it's background for, okay, once you're happy with what you have, you can press or right click on any layer and merge visible. That makes it into one layer. Select all, copy, and I always like to keep the layered version. So I opened new one. That one you got for 500. Okay. And paste. Now I use my bokeh and drag it in here and line it up how I want it. Start playing with the setting. Screen looks good. and then I duplicate it just to bring it up, mask it, maybe a little bit off here, off the skin, off the skin, that it's not that strong. This is a word. Okay. You want, but before I do that, I'm gonna play with the levels, which is Control or Command L. Bring it up. Okay. Levels for each layer. Okay. Now tap in whatever. Tap in the name of the song. The font I downloaded from dafonts.com. Flower in the window. I don't know, I just like it. Resize it. Hold down Shift and resize to whatever you want. Enter. Place it how you want. Duplicate it. Control J. Hide the top layer. Click on the original layer. Go to FX and go to color overlay. And I'm gonna go with black for this one. Okay. And give it to give it that shadowy look. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, let it retype. I like it around 3. Okay. Now I'm gonna open up my original layer. Go to Effects, double click it. Before I do that, I am going to duplicate this layer again. Bring it to the top. Okay, as I was saying. Okay, finally got it to work. It wasn't working because it was on screen. And this time I just hit Control and click the layer that selected the letters. Went back to the layer I was going to use and masked it, which just gave me bless. Double click to go to Effects. I'm gonna give it an outer glow, which looks pretty decent. Not a stroke on the outside, but a stroke in the inside. And this size 2. One. One looks pretty good. Inner glow. 75% size 2. Okay. And I'm gonna click OK. Hide that. I'm gonna duplicate the shadow layer by pressing Control or Command J. And I'm gonna start moving it around to what looks decent enough for me. Yep. And then I'm gonna hold Control and select the layers. And then Control G to group them together. I'll do it normal. Okay. Can I change the color of the outer glow to some lighter color? Okay. Change the color of the stroke to another color, lighter, darker. Okay. So I'm really digging that. Why? Okay. Now I'm just gonna write something else on it. And for this one I'm gonna use the font I downloaded. I believe it's called the Rinson. I'm gonna put it right in there. Press enter. Go. Scroll down. I'm gonna select my mouse tool and duplicate this layer again. Move it to the top. Delete the layer mask. Okay. Clear on the levels to make it lighter. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do to it is hit hold down Alt, like this. Just goes into the layer. I'm gonna double click it, the font, and give it an outer glow and a drop shadow. Okay. So that's my blend, but what I want to do is make it even better. So I'm going to open another image. Drag it into my blend. Okay, and I'll place it right there, soft light it, and right there. Gonna move, no. And I'm gonna mask it again, start erasing off any place I do not want to see the image. Okay, so that's my blend. You can make it better like that. Just duplicated it. Remove the opacity. And there we go. There's the blend. Okay, yeah, bye.